Hey Pulse, again welcome back after a long break to the world of Vedic Astrology, enriching your insights with the odds from Vedic Hindu astrology that has remained untold and unheard so long. So today, this morning, the topic of astrologization is going to be the analysis of the 8th house, the house of the dungeon, the house of the court of the Nemesis, the house where your prarabdh till this present birth gets stored, the house which falls completely under the control of the ultimate court of the Nemesis, endowed with the presence of the gods, including Lord Shiva, Shankara. So guys, 8th house is the house of our lifespan, as we all know. Today we will just try to understand the impact of the 8th house from a different perspective. 8th house is the house of the final outcome of your present existence on this world of Maya. You can also take it as the house house of what your prarabdh has earned from the Nemesis for this present birth. You should also take 8th house as the house of the right track, as the house of what you should do, to get back to the right track towards the attainment of the ultimate bliss in the midst of abundance. Yes, you are right. I am talking of the Moksha, the freedom from this world of Maya in the midst of abundance. Now, guys, please answer me one question. How many of you have gone to astrologers, have already consulted branded astrologers, or is just thinking of consulting with branded astrologers to get rid of the troubles you are in? Here I am assuring of one fact, that no remedies, even irrespective of how much money you have spent for it, maybe it is $10,000, so such remedies won't ever work. They never work. The only thing that can help you out of the troubles you are facing now is simply just the awareness of the purpose of your existence on this world of Maya, the awareness of the right track that Nemesis, the destiny, is asking you to move forward in, so that Mother Earth can bless you with all kinds of happiness that she has been offering for all of her children, for every one of us. So you should take it in this way, that only by following the track of the Nemesis you can earn anything in this world of Maya. Because $1,000 worth or $10,000 worth gemstones or any kind of remedies will get you lost in the so-called world of Darwinian struggle of existence. Irrespective of win or defeat, sooner or later you are going to caught by the traffic police and you will be asked to produce papers. Believe in me that there are 95% chances with remedies or gemstones that your papers won't be white, so the red signal will get turned on. So what you should do for white papers, for turning your papers into white, you should have to understand the basic purpose of your arrival on this world of Maya. You should start doing what you should do. What you should do to get what you should do, what Nemesis, the destiny or Mother Earth is asking you to do so that you can bring in happiness. And the most interesting fact about this is that you won't have to pay even a single penny for that, because it simply is just an awareness. An awareness of what you should do. Precisely the do's and the don'ts for you from the ultimate code of the Nemesis, from the code always invoked to safeguarding the ever-curing Mother Nature from the Ravana or the Rahu within our brain. And you will be amazed to know that this ultimate code of the Nemesis is endowed with the presence of Lord Shiva, Vole Shankara. So you can be assured that no punishment comes out in the form of verdict from the ultimate code of the Nemesis. So it depends completely on us what we will choose, and on either way, on whichever way we want to go, Lord Shiva will always be there to give you what you want. It is not only because of the fact that Lord Shiva is an Aghori, it is completely because of the fact that he has utter trust in the ultimate code of the Nemesis, in the power of the ultimate code of the Nemesis. So, this guide from the ultimate code of the Nemesis is assuring you that a natal chart clearly reflects and interprets the track that destiny or Mother Earth is asking the concerned native to move forward to. So guys, herein lies the significance of the 8th house, depicting the do's and the don'ts of every soul arriving on this world of Maya. You can go to consulting branded astrologers, spending a lot of money for securing real gemstones or whatever they may call it, or you may choose accepting the message from the ultimate code of the Nemesis and transforming your behavioral reactions and your very self accordingly, completely free of cost. Completely free of cost. It completely depends on you what you will choose. And this guide from the ultimate core of the Nemesis has returned back after so many days, after a long break from engagement into studies, to tell you to spread this message from the ultimate core of the Nemesis, because I have been in the ultimate core of the Nemesis for the rectification of my behavioral reactions and responses to the illusory representation of the situation in this world of Maya. And here I will again try to remember you one thing, that the software used for presenting in front of you the illusory representation of situations are built in a way that the situations don't have the capacity of self-reacting. They cannot react till you react to them. So it is completely Newton's third law. Every action bears a direct and opposite reaction. And here you can also understand that, though it has already been discussed in my website, in my article on the impact of the 7th house, that from the 7th house you can clearly interpret the gravitational force that has kept everything in this galaxy or in this metaverse. You won't have to go for studying rocket sciences, because it is already hidden in the Vedic Hindu, in the ancient scriptures of Vedic Hindu astrology. I am assuring this. Now let's turn back. Let's move back to the topic of today's astrologization, the impact of the astrological significance of the 8th house. So let's understand it from the ascendant. Ascendant is our first house, is our very self, is our very basic characteristic traits. And from the first house, 8th house is the 8th house, as 8th house indicates the final outcome of our existence. So from 8th house, it can clearly be from 8th house clearly interprets the final outcome of your very self. The basic characteristic traits, whether your basic characteristic traits will get recognized, how your basic characteristic traits will get recognized in the surrounding or the society you are existing in, till your till your perishable body exists, or even after death. It is very simple as this. And hence I will also advise you just to be logical and try to understand the illusory representation of situations, and you won't have to waste money for remedies or real gemstones. It is as simple as this, and my purpose is to make you aware, is to make you aware of this real fact, so that you can eradicate all kinds of constraints or superstitious beliefs involved with Vedic Hindu astrology. It is as simple as this. My concern is very clear to me. It is very clear to you. There are so many people asking for predictions regarding giving their birth details and place details in the comment section. So I will ask all of you to stop doing that, because comment section is not meant for the analysis of your personal birth chart. It is meant for making me aware of the information that you want to know, the information that will enrich your very self, the information that will enlighten your very self. My purpose is not to take money in terms of giving you consultation. My purpose is not that. My purpose is to enlighten your soul, to the track, the destiny your mother was asking you to move forward for the betterment of Mother Nature. It's very simple as this. So please stop commenting with your date of birth or place of birth details. Rather, I'll ask you to let me know what you want to know, so that I can enrich your soul with information. Don't take me as astrologers who takes appointment to give you remedies in the form of gemstones or whatever you are acquainted with. It is not like that. My purpose is to get you enlightened, get you enriched with information, is to break all the boundaries, break all the superstitious constraints involved with Vedic Hindu astrology. My purpose is very simple as this. And one more thing that I would like to make you aware, that the booking lines for getting consultancy or securing appointment with me is completely closed due to huge rush, and how long it will stay closed I myself don't even know, because during this recent period of time, I am completely engrossed or engaged into my studies, so that I can provide you with more and more information, and this long break is also for that reason. Now let's understand the impact of the 8th house from the 2nd house. 8th house is 7th from the 2nd house. 7th house is the house of your spouse, seventh house is the house of your spouse, is the house of your marriage. and from and eighth house is also second house from the seventh house. So eighth house clearly interprets the final outcome of your marital relationship, the final outcome of your family after marriage, because second house is also the house of family. So before marriage, so eighth house clearly interprets the outcome of your family after marriage. So the sustenance, the persistence, the growth or decay of your marital relationship, of your relationship with your marital spouse, of your family after marriage entirely depends on your prarabdh stored in the eighth house. Again, seventh house is the markasthan, is a killing house, and second house represents wealth and family relations. So and eighth house is the house of the in-laws. So eighth house also interprets, also reflects financial losses, the losses of family relationships after marriage, for giving due recognition to your spouse, to the house, to the family of your spouse, to the family of your in-laws. Have I got my point very clear to you? Now as eighth house is second from the seventh house, so the persistence and the sustenance of your marital relationship will entirely depend on your on your efforts to maintaining a healthy relationship with the family of your in-laws. And please believe in my words that any kind of relationship issues persistent in your professional arena can easily get solved from the quality solutions from the family of your in-laws. And maintaining good relationship with your in-laws will make your spouse happy, and this will in turn doubly erase the professional hindrances in your working arena. It is very simple as this. Now let's move forward and understand the impact of the eighth house from the third house. From third house, eighth house is sixth, and from eighth house is also third from the sixth. Third house is the house of your effort, house of your ability. And sixth house is your never-ending desire, is your still strong mentality to become victorious in the Darwinian struggle of existence, to win through anything, to win through any kind of obstacles which may arise in your way. So whether your efforts will get persistence mingled with still strong mentality to fight through any kind of obstacles depends on your prarabdh and can easily be interpreted from the eighth house. So I mean to say, whether you will be able to become, whether your efforts will turn fruitful in the Darwinian struggle of existence, making you victorious, depends entirely on your prarabdh stored in the eighth house. And from the eighth house, it can clearly be interpreted whether you will be able, whether your efforts will bring you success or not. Again, guys, sixth house is the house of debts and diseases. Remember that. So the severity or the capability of your disease or debts related issues can also be interpreted from the eighth house. So I mean to say, whether you will be able to maintain a healthy daily routine for a healthier existence, or whether you will be able to spend logically and carefully towards avoiding debts related issues, can easily be calculated from the eighth house of your natal chart. Such is the significance of the eighth house. Such is the significance of the eighth house. Now let's understand eighth house from the fourth house. So eighth house is fifth from the fourth house. And fourth house is the house of happiness, is the house of home, is the house of luxuries, is the house of vehicles. And fifth house is the house of love and romance. So whether you will be able to love or feel romantic about your home, about luxuries, about the vehicles of your dream, entirely depends on your prarabdha lie hidden in the dungeon of the 8th house under the control of the Nemesis, and it will reflect according to your prarabdha through birth after birth till this present birth. I mean to say that whether you will be able to gain the home of your dream, the happiness within your home, the luxuries, the vehicles of your dream entirely depends on your prarabdha that lie hidden in the dungeon of the 8th house, and Nemesis will provide you that according to your prarabdha. Now let's again from 5th house. 8th house is 4th. So 5th house is the house of children, is the house of higher education. So whether you will be able to get love from your children or love your children, or you will be able to get higher education or higher government posts according to your dream or desire, entirely depends on your prarabdha and lie also hidden in the dungeon of the 8th house, and it will reflect in this present birth of yours according to your prarabdha till this present birth. It is very simple as this. Now let's understand the impact or the significance of the 8th house from the perspective of the 9th house. What is 9th house? 9th house is the house of your reward, house of the reward to your prarabdha, house of your religion. By the term religion, I am not referring to being Hindu or Christian or Muslims or Jain. Here by the term religion, I am referring to being aware of what is right and what is wrong, your capability, your sense of conceptualizing what is right or what is wrong, and acting thereby towards doing the just, towards doing what is right. So as 8th house is 12th from the 9th house, so it clearly, and 12th house is the house of detachment, is the house of subtraction. So it clearly indicates, 8th house clearly indicates whether you will get detached from the sense of righteousness for your existence and will die, doomed to die, or whether you will get detached from the main current and gain the awareness of the do's and the don'ts of the righteousness and live according to that towards attaining moksha, the ultimate freedom in the midst of abundance. Now let's understand the impact of the 8th house from the perspective of the 10th house. 8th house is 11th. 8th house is 11th from the 10th house. 10th house is the house of recognition, is the house of karma, is the house of father, and 11th house is the house of material or spiritual gains. So gain from your father is your inheritance, or from father of fathers is Lord Shiva. So inheritance from your father or inheritance from the ultimate father, Lord Shiva, entirely depends on your prarabdha lying stored in the 8th house, and Nemesis will get that reflecting in your present birth according to your prarabdha. It is very simple as this. No astrologer can change that. Remember my words. Even myself. No one. Even myself. So recognition is the gain of your karma. So again, the recognition of your karma is also lies stored in the dungeon of the 8th house, lies stored in the dungeon of the 8th house, and it will also reflect according to your prarabdha till this present birth. And again, from 11th house, 8th house is the 10th house. So 11th house reflects the gain of your karma. So 11th house is the support of your colleagues in the professional arena. So the gain of recognition of your deeds, support in the professional arena entirely depends on your karma, and it lies hidden in the dungeon of the 8th house. Hence, what you will do and your actions are entirely predefined according to your prarabdh till this present birth. And do remember that no one can change that. No astrologer can change that with remedies. It is never possible. It will only just get you lost or bound in the so-called Darwinian existence, Darwinian struggle for existence. It is very simple as this. Now let's move forward and understand the impact or significance of the 8th house in respect of the 12th house. 12th house is the house of moksha, freedom or captivity, abundance or lackage, ashram or temples or jails. So what you will choose, which way you will go, you will get yourself free or get yourself bound in the constraints of this material world. Get yourself constrained, get yourself bound in the chains of the illusory representation of situations in your pursuit for material gains. Whether you will attain happiness or misery, entirely depends on your prarabdh, on your luck, because 12th house, 8th house is 9th from the 12th house, and it lies hidden or stored according to your prarabdh in the 8th house. Again, it can boldly be stated that no remedies, no one can change that by giving you gemstones or whatever in the name of remedy. The only thing that can change is your awareness of the very purpose of your existence, is the awareness of getting back to the right track, what Mother Earth or Destiny is asking you to move forward to, rectifying your behavioral reactions and transforming your very self, rectifying your prarabdh. Only you can change that, and only the ultimate creator and Lord Shiva knows what will happen to you, what will be the final outcome of your existence. And except the ultimate creator, no one knows, even myself. Please trust in me, please believe in me, I also do not know that. So it is completely useless or worthless to running after remedies at the cost of maybe $10,000 or whatsoever. Rather, you can do that through your awareness of the right track that Destiny or Mother Earth is asking you to move forward to, is by rectifying your karmic patterns, is by transforming your very self according Destiny is asking you to move forward to, so that you won't have to face the wrath of the traffic police. So such is the astrological significance of the 8th house, which may be interpreted in this way. Such is the astrological significance of your karmic patterns lying stored in the 8th house. So try to change in your behavioral responses and reactions to your spouse, to your marital spouse. Get my words very carefully. To all the women, especially those who are pregnant. And by doing that only, you can achieve that height, ultimately ending in giving you moksha. Moksha does not refer to taking sannyas. You won't have to take sannyas, because believe me in my words that you won't be able to live the maya of this world till you feel the abundance. So moksha refers to doing good for the betterment of Mother Nature and enjoying the bliss of abundance that Mother Earth has been offering for all of her children, and then getting freedom from the constraints of this illusory representation of situations present in front of you in this world of Maya. It is very simple as this. So I think this video will enrich your insight with the proper direction, and if you need any kind of information, do let me know in the comment box, and I'll try to reach up to you with the required information as soon as possible from my end towards enriching your soul with information, with correct information. So if you like this video, do hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Don't just simply stop delivering, simply stop writing your date of birth or place of birth. Rather, you should write what you want to know regarding the Vedic Hindu astrology. Ask me, don't ask me what will happen to you, but please ask me for the information in respect of your birth chart for the betterment of your soul. Please trust my words that no remedies will help you out. Only the awareness can help you out. So till then, stay happy and stay blessed. And thank you, Ma and Vole Shankara. Thank you. Thanks to all of you for listening to me on my Vedic Astrology YouTube channel, and whatever you have get to hear in this YouTube channel, you can get in the written format with image-based description in my website, in the name of Shundip, in the address at www.shundipishastrology YouTube channel, and in the description box of this content of this video you will also get the link of the web page dedicated to depicting the significance of dedicated to depicting the astrological significance of the impact of the 8th house on your life. So till then, stay happy, stay blessed, and again thanks to all of you for listening to me. Thank you.